Now, this week, a North Korean missile instigated a panic on the Japanese northern island of Hokkaido. Now, this was after the government's emergency alert system kicked into action, and it warned residents of Japan's second largest island to take cover, even though, as it turns out, well, there might have been nothing to fear at all. Now, millions of people received this J alert signifying an evacuation order shortly before 8 a.m. on Thursday morning, informing them that the missile fired by North Korea, well, it could land or near the island. But soon, with all that worry and that concern, it turned to anger and confusion as reports began to suggest that the alert had been an error, effectively turning the island's evacuation order into the worst possible version of a hotel wake-up call. Find out everything that's going on in the world. Well, stay tuned to this episode of Famous News. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I was actually supposed to have the day off. I got plans to go to Toronto to hang out with A Boogie with the hoodie, but this news story, it was so big, I decided I had to do my job and get back and give you guys the news. Also, we just blew up on YouTube, Famous News. It hit new heights. Over 1 million people are watching this show every day. Crazy to know. Crazy to see. I'm doing it again. All right, here we go. Now, this hair-raising event, it came after North Korea fired what appeared to be a mid or longer-range ballistic missile from an area near Pyongyang, and that was around 7:23 a.m. local time on Thursday. Now, the White House, they immediately strongly condemned the missile test, with National Security Council spokesperson Adrian Watson, who stated, "This launch is a brazen violation of multiple UN Security Council resolutions and needlessly raises tensions and risks destabilizing the security situation in the region." Now, the South Korean military, they believe that the North was testing a new ballistic missile, one they had previously showcased in grand military style. Think the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, only with a lot more flags, uniforms, fireworks, and chrome. Now, this type of missile, it could be solid fueled, which means it could potentially be launched more quickly and moved around more easily than the liquid fueled long-range missiles North Korea has tested in the past. Now, regardless of what type of missile it actually was, well, after it fell into the waters just outside of Japan's exclusive economic zone, well, Chief Cabinet Security Matsuo, well, he would call the launch an outrageous act that escalates provocations against the entire international community. Now, when it comes to Japanese civilians, however, the major outrage they're dealing with right now is the failure of their early warning systems. Sure, the J alert, it sprang into action soon after North Korea launched its missile, but the problem is, it shouldn't have. Now, shortly after the evacuation order began, it came to an end amid reports that it had been activated in error and that there was no possibility of the missile hitting the island. Now, Tokyo, they would later confirm that the missile had fallen outside of Japanese territory off the east coast of the Korean peninsula. Now, this led to many Japanese civilians becoming critical of the decision to activate the alert, with some writing on social media things like this: "In the end, it serves no purpose other than to instill in the Japanese people the feeling that Japan is being targeted and to scare them." Chief Cabinet Security Matsuno, he would defend his government's response during a press conference on Thursday, but he admitted that no one took the time to correct the information issued by the J alert. Nonetheless, he still believes the alert was appropriate given the limited information they were working with at the time, especially considering North Korea has been firing a barrage of weapon tests lately, coming on the heels of Kim Jong-un's decision to beef up the country's nuclear arsenal. Will North Korea fire another missile? Who knows? But with Kim Jong-un in charge, you know, it could always happen. Anyways, guys, I think the world's going into the dumpster. I'm pretty afraid, but today's a good day because I'll be hanging out with A Boogie, and I've been listening to Drowning all last night. My wife said I'm ratchet. I don't care. It's gonna be fun. See you guys in another video. Boom!